So my name is Cindy Brzezinski. I'm the director of Wisconsin Voices for Recovery, which is an organization that is part of the UW Department of Family Medicine and Community Health at UW-Madison. And so this presentation is about the Nalox-ZONE program. So this is just our team. Allison Miller is a UW Health physician. She's our principal investigator. Myself as director, and then we've got Mac, who will be coordinating this program, and then we have Mike, Aaron, and Kelly, who also assist with moving this program forward. So the Nalox-ZONE program mission is to increase access to naloxone by distributing as many of these naloxone boxes as possible across the state of Wisconsin to support both safety and harm reduction efforts to save lives and prevent fatalities as a result of opioid overdoses. So the purpose is really about providing access. So access to life-saving naloxone for use in both emergency and non-emergency situations. And so somebody might know where a box is located. There's an overdose happening down the street. They run to the box, administer the Narcan, and the life is saved. Or somebody notices the box in a particular location and is concerned about their own use, is concerned about a friend or a family member or other loved one, and wants to just take a box to have for safety purposes. So both of these uses are supported with these naloxone boxes. The program is fairly new, so we started in 2020. We're currently funded through DHS. We're currently free to Wisconsin communities, and there has been a positive response to the program. And so that is from organizations that are both large and small. Here's a picture of our current model. Each naloxone box contains a box of Narcan. It is the nasal Narcan. There are 2 doses per box. Narcan administration instructions down here in the corner. They're both in English and Spanish. It's a little tear-off sheet that you can fold in half and easily fit in your pocket. There's also rescue breathing supplies in the case that somebody is found to be not breathing. It's a barrier mask for safety purposes. We also provide 211 cards in the boxes. So it's a little business card size, just with contact info to call 211 to receive information on recovery resources. We also encourage sites that have a box to include local treatment and recovery resources either in or near the box in the case that somebody is looking for access to treatment and recovery resources as well. The way these boxes work is through an electronic monitoring system. And so each box is equipped with a sensor that is connected to an app. Each time the box is accessed, we get notified, our staff get notified through an app, the box has been accessed. So then we reach out to the site and let them know that Narcan might have been used, and we have them check the box just to make sure that the supply is always there. We also ask a few questions. So was Narcan used? And if yes, was it used to reverse an overdose, and was it successful? We understand that not everyone would necessarily know this all the time, and that's okay, but we do ask these questions. We don't collect any personal information. We don't collect any PHI or anything, just program use or box usage for program usage purposes and development. With that, there is a potential for data collection reports, again, anonymous information. And with that, we don't report anything smaller than the county level. We also provide free naloxone replenishment. We have a partnership with Narcan Direct, which is a DHS program. That's where we get all of our Narcan, and we're able to provide it for free, both through these boxes and upon request. There are other Narcan Direct providers across Wisconsin. And if you're curious about that, I would encourage you to check out their website to see if there's a location near you. We also provide naloxone administration training. Our staff are DHS trained to be trainers of naloxone administration. And so we currently have two community trainings, the second Wednesday of the month at noon and the fourth Wednesday of the month at 6:30 p.m. We also provide training upon request for larger groups or others that those 2 training times do not work for. This is a snapshot of current use. These data are current as of the end of 2021. We will be updating these numbers again at the end of June. What this shows is that these boxes are being used. And so we've got over 3/4 where Narcan is being taken. for both emergency and non-emergency situations. And then there's about 19% that are curious about what's inside the box. They might want the resources in the box, or they might want the tear-off sheet on how to reverse an overdose. We currently have boxes located across 17 counties in Wisconsin. We continue to add new counties continually. These are located in a variety of different locations: food pantries, libraries, bars, employment, grocery store, gas station, hotels, jails, schools, colleges, treatment centers, probation and parole offices. There's really not a limit to where these can be located as long as it's indoors. And so Narcan has to be stored between a certain temperature range to remain effective. So it can't be stored in the extreme heat or the extreme cold. It can't be frozen. We want it to be able to remain effective for use, so it needs to be stored indoors. This is our main contact information. So if you are interested in learning more about this program, or setting up another meeting to discuss, you can email us at thenaloxzone@fama.wisc.edu, and or check out our program page. So this is at wisconsinvoicesforrecovery.org/naloxzone. There's some photos there of some installs, box specs, and other written information. If you're interested, I would encourage you to check that out.
Thanks, Cindy. So I'm Megan. I'm the executive director from Three Bridges Recovery. The box that we have is in the Wood County Jail. I believe that as soon as we had asked to install this box, yes, there's stigma associated around Nalox-ZONE. However, we have heard nothing but positive feedback about our Nalox-ZONE box. The box that we have installed is at the Wood County Jail. This has been the most utilized box in the state of Wisconsin. And then Three Bridges Recovery is an Narcan Direct program. So as I said, we replenished that box with our Narcan Direct partnership. In addition, Three Bridges also offers Narcan to the community, as well as Narcan trainings. And then other information that we know is that it's been taking more than one box to revive somebody. So in our box, we provide 3 boxes in there at a time, and we encourage folks to take all 3 boxes. As Cindy also mentioned, we have community resources listed in there. So in our community resources, we have a little overdose prevention card that goes in there, as well as the information for Three Bridges Recovery. And what we have been able to do is, in somebody taking that box, they usually take the flyer or the pamphlet that is in there. And we have had folks that have utilized that box, then they reach out and they ask us about services and how can they get connected to Three Bridges Recovery.